Welcome to the Thrive 25 in 5 podcast, where we provide a quick win to optimize your health and longevity in just 5 minutes. Hey everyone, I'm super excited for the official launch of the Thrive 25 podcast. We're going to be sharing everything we've written about in our 300 plus newsletters. Because longevity isn't just about what we eat and how often we work out. We've actually found there's 9 elements to optimizing your longevity, and we'll be covering all of them in this podcast. And the best part, we know you're super busy. So while these podcasts are jam-packed with science and tips to optimize your health and longevity, they're only about 5 minutes long. Now, if you enjoy them, be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast station or on YouTube, where you can watch all of the videos of every episode. They'll be coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To start off today, one of the topics I get asked about the most is sleep. Specifically, how do I get great sleep? So we're going to talk about an evening routine that you can use to make sure you're getting the rest you need to live the best life during the day. Experts like Matthew Walker and others suggest we really need to be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Now, that's not the time we're in bed, but the time we're actually out. There's actually a metric called sleep efficiency, and you want to be asleep at least 90% of the time you're in bed. So to get 8 hours of sleep, that might mean being in bed for almost 9 hours. Fortunately, we're starting to break out of this hustle culture mindset that we actually don't need sleep. However, most of us still on average are only getting 6.9 hours per night. That's down a full hour compared to the 1940s, which might explain why we're always so darn tired. So to help get more sleep, we've created all the best practices to formulate a 3-2-1 evening routine. So let's take a look at what that is. To start, 3 hours before bed, close the food cabinet. Your body can't help all of its 40 trillion cells recover if it has to use a bunch of energy to digest that late night ice cream. Plus, our pancreas has its own circadian rhythm and it doesn't produce insulin as well at night. So avoid those late night snacks. Next, stay off the Peloton. Exercise stimulates the brain and raises our body temp. So finish off those miles much earlier in the day. And finally, say goodnight to Johnny Walker. Even if you feel like you pass out when you drink, alcohol is not a friend to high quality sleep to make you feel good in the morning. Now, 2 hours before bed, we want to start cutting out the water. It's great to stay hydrated, but stopping here will help minimize those trips to the bathroom that disrupt our sleep cycles. We also want to turn off those lights. Overhead lights simulate daytime, and it blocks our body from producing melatonin, our essential sleep hormone. Instead, try using warm desk lamps or floor lights as you get closer to bedtime. And finally, end screen time. I know this one can be a challenge, but you got to shut down work, aka your computer, well before calling it night to give your brain a chance to calm down. Oh, and turn off that Friends rerun too. All screens stimulate our brains and keep us up. If you've got to keep crushing it at work, make sure you're at least using blue light glasses to keep that out of your eyes. And finally, 1 hour before bed, warm it up. Take a warm shower, or even better if you have a sauna for a few minutes. This actually lowers our body temperature, which is essential for getting into deep sleep. You can also try breathing. Do a light stretch with some breathing exercise or a short meditation to calm down the mind. And finally, write it down. Anything got you stressed for tomorrow, the more we transfer that from our brain to paper, the less we'll be thinking about it all night long. So that's our 3-2-1 evening routine. You'll notice the themes are really about lowering your body temp, getting light out of your eyes, and calming down your mind and heart. Now, if you aren't able to do all of those things every night, that's okay. Trust me, I get it. I've got 2 kids myself, and sometimes it's a real crazy schedule. But even one small change can make a massive difference to your sleep. Give it a try. Let us know how it works for you, and we'll come back and let you know how we can further help you with your sleep in future episodes here at Thrive 25. While we strive to provide informative and inspiring content, the information shared in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider for any personal health concerns or before starting a new health regimen.